because we're foreigners. Very interesting here in Barcelona.
Paella.
No, it's not worth it.
Maybe she's disappointed.
The best beef in entire Europe. What I have found very interesting here in Barcelona is crosswalk. You see the shape here?
Why do diagonal crossings exist in Barcelona? This city was developed with a revolutionary urban grid.
Instead of crossing directly, we have walk like this, then cross the wall.
There are octagonal blocks, not square, with cut-off corners, which encourages diagonal movement for both traffic and pedestrians.
와, 여기 사람들 보이시죠?
Let's go inside the famous Sagrada Familia Cathedral. It's my second time, Jin's first time.
You simply can't talk about Spanish architecture without bringing up the legendary Sagrada Familia. The Sagrada Familia is an awe-inspiring basilica and one of the most iconic landmarks in the world. Designed by visionary architect Antoni Gaudi, its construction began in 1882 and is still ongoing, making it the longest-running architectural project in history. Inside, columns rise like tree trunks, supporting a ceiling that resembles a stone forest filled with colored light streaming through stained glass windows. Despite being unfinished, the Sagrada Familia is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and draws millions of visitors each year.
빛이 들어오는 게 멋있긴 하네요. 자, 끝도 없죠?
Stained glass.
색깔이 더 달라요.
When completed, it will stand as the tallest church in the world. Each facade of the building tells a story from Christ's birth to crucifixion. The building's stone facade has no straight lines, giving it a wave-like appearance. Another Gaudi's imaginative creation. Because of its skeletal balconies, this building is called House of Bones.
스페인도 이렇게 건축이 아름다운 나라인지 몰랐네요.
Perfect start to the morning.
Good morning, guys. We arrived.
This is it.
저기 보이네요. 그리고 저기 아파트 큰 게 좀 가려서.
Overlooking Sagrada Familia, an entire city of Barcelona.
Yet another Gaudi's masterpieces.
가우디 생각 느낌이요.
이런 건 독특하네.
Can you see his genius and signature organic architecture inspired by nature here too?
Worth visiting here?
어떡해요? 가우디스럽기도 하고.
Maybe another reason to visit here, the view.
Bygones underground.
Here's another Gaudi's architecture style. Bright mosaics using broken ceramic tiles.
Funny, right?
That was originally the gatekeeper's
The
house.
famous lizard of Goya.
유명하다고 합니다.
Even in our very first city in Spain, we were already amazed by the beauty of its architecture. And there is so much more to come as we explore other cities. Spain is truly a food lover's paradise. Even in supermarkets, they slice jamon fresh right in front of you. At traditional markets, you can find all kinds of ingredients. Everything from fruits to seafood, a variety of meats, and even cheese. There's nothing you can't find.
크로아상에 피스타치오 크림 맛있어요.
Spain also has the highest number of Michelin-star restaurants per unit area. There are many amazing dishes that bring out the natural flavors of the ingredients.
Mashed potato with some cod in it. This was good too.
이야, CBS 요리고요. 고소해요.
The taste is not strong, very delicate.
오, 아이스 푸딩.
The food was so delicious that I thanked the chef personally.
둘이 먹어서 37.
The lunch course meal we just had cost only 18 euro per person. We had a very pleasant dining experience.
그리고 서버가 굉장히 친절하시다.
And the server, maybe he's a manager. He offered very attentive service. Impressed. 또 아저씨가 이렇게 먹고 있는 게 굉장히 멋있어. Oh, the gentleman.
Another fabulous Spanish cuisine restaurant.
That's cute.
This is cute.
소스나 코코넛 밀크 제일 쓰고.
This is a braised veal. It looks like it's already tender.
너무 시큼해. 우유 같은 걸 넣어서 밸런스
부드럽게.
이렇게 했을 것 같아. The best beef we've had in entire Europe. 메시 포테이토의 부드러운 이 소스의 짭짤함이 굉장히 잘 어우러진다. It's also cute. How you find your beer?
Of course, we couldn't pass by Tapas Wine Bar.
It's very good. Yeah, strong shrimp taste. It goes very well with the drink. Wow, this is eggplant and pomegranate.
그러니까.
Wow, beautifully decorated. Wow. This is actually a very creative dish. 좀 아쉬워. 비주얼은 이렇게 와 이런데 에gg플랜트랑 소스랑 약간 따로 노는 느낌이야.
문어가 되게 부드럽고.
As I expected, very tender. The way they cook octopus in Spain and Portugal is softened.
Despite its beauty, Barcelona is suffering from over-tourism. Local residents are so overwhelmed that some have taken to spraying visitors with water guns, shouting, "Go home," in protest. On top of that, Barcelona's charm as a tourist destination is gradually fading. First, due to overwhelming demand and a shortage of accommodations, finding a room with a private bathroom costs over $200 per night, even on weekdays during the off-season. This puts it among the most expensive cities in Europe in terms of lodging. Second, it's notorious for pickpocketing. As a visitor, you constantly have to worry about your belongings, which becomes mentally exhausting. Third, entrance fees to major tourist spots and city taxes continue to rise. For example,
The entrance fee to get into this Casa Mila is 28 euro per person. Quite pricey. Entrance fee, 35 euro.
FC Barcelona Camp Nou tour, even without Messi, is 28 euro.
지금 지나가는 사람들이 있습니다. 하지만 저희는
Because we're foreigners.
9시 반부터 입장할 수 있대요.
네.
지역 주민들은 지나가고 있어요. 아마도 이것이 여기가 워낙 오버투어리즘으로 유명하다 보니까 지역 주민들은 편하게 이용할 수 있는 시간대를 만들어 놓은 것이 아닌가.
So, local residents first.
At the same time, the services and experiences tourists can enjoy are declining. Look at this long line. It's packed with tourists from all over the world.
The water used to come out of that blizzard when I first visited this square park, but now no water.
Even the street lights around Catalunya Square remain off at night, making the city feel less vibrant. Leaving behind the beauty and crowds of over-tourist Barcelona, we're heading south. This is Ronda, one of the most breathtaking towns in southern Spain, perched dramatically atop a deep gorge that cuts the city in two. Its most iconic landmark is Puente Nuevo, an 18th century stone bridge connecting the old Moorish town with the newer part. Down below, you can spot the Plaza de Toros, one of the oldest bull rings in Spain. But the true highlight of this charming town is a night view Puente Nuevo. Isn't it just stunning? Most tourists only visit during the day, but I highly recommend spending a night here to fully soak in the town's romantic atmosphere.
Ronda Nuevo Bridge.
Granada is best known for Alhambra, one of the most iconic examples of Islamic architecture in Europe. This majestic palace fortress, with its intricate carvings, serene courtyards, and breathtaking views over the city, draws millions of visitors each year. And here's a bonus. In many tapas bars, every drink comes with a free tapa, keeping alive a beloved local tradition.
We order a glass of wine and a beer, and this squid, anchovy, and shrimp.
컵 사이즈가 다양해요. 오, 간단하네.
This is one of my favorite things in southern Spain.
오.
오, 이렇게 하는 거야? 오. 와, 쌩이다, 쌩.
100%.
Orange tree.
Yeah, we're in Sevilla. There are so many orange trees all over the city, as you can see. This is Sevilla Cathedral, hot, the main facade.
As you step inside, you're immediately struck by the sheer scale. One of the most fascinating parts of this place is the grand tomb of Christopher Columbus. Held aloft by four figures representing different kingdoms, it's a tribute to the man who changed the course of history by opening up the Americas to Europe. Don't miss the cathedral's bell tower. You can walk up a series of ramps to reach the top and be rewarded with panoramic views of Sevilla. Such a lovely vibe.
Orange trees and Sevilla Cathedral in the backdrop. There's orange. You want one, Jim?
Every tourist in Sevilla ends up here, Plaza de España. At its heart lies a sweeping canal crossed by beautifully decorated bridges, earning it the nickname, the Venice of Sevilla.
It's so cute.
But it's not just a visual treat. Plaza de España also gained global fame after appearing in Star Wars Episode 2. You can admire the grand architecture or just relax by the fountains here. We truly enjoyed our peaceful time in this iconic place. Where is this vibrant place?
This is Malaga.
Malaga's old town is full of lively plazas, tapas bars, and stunning landmarks like the Renaissance-style Malaga Cathedral. At the same time, it's a vibrant modern city with a thriving culinary scene.
맛있다.
Octopus soup. 진짜 맛있네. 진하잖아. 네? Look at the line. Baby squid and mussel seasoned with tomato sauce. What you see in the back is the Malaga Cathedral, but very hard to see. The main dish, Malaga paella. Wow. It's Jean's first time trying out real Spanish paella.
괜찮네요.
First class paella.
오.
Malaga Cathedral in the back.
Thanks to its mild climate, Malaga attracts tourists all year round.
Oh, wow.
Even though it was only November, the entire city was already glowing with festive spirit, fully dressed for the upcoming Christmas season.
Jean is very obsessed with Christmas markets in Europe.
The weekend we were there was especially festive with a lighting ceremony that drew huge crowds. Over 1.3 million LED lights and 4-meter tall angel sculptures lined both sides of the street, creating a dazzling show.
Wow, look at all these people. Maybe this is the most glamorous Christmas market or street in entire Europe.
Malaga's Christmas Light Festival is more than just decoration. It transforms the entire city into a grand stage. It was a spectacular celebration. Despite being over-touristed and overcrowded at times, Spain was still a beautiful and delicious country to explore. Our next episode takes you to a whole new country full of surprises, good and bad. So stay tuned, see you soon.